The problem we're trying to solve is that only 40% of our students in the state of Washington get past high school to get a credential of any value to industry or a degree. And that's a problem because 70% of our jobs actually require a credential or a degree.
Especially in healthcare coming out of a pandemic, there's a huge workforce shortage across the state.
The healthcare workforce demands and problems that we have right now will not be solved by only one entity. It needs the employer, the state, labor to come together with a solution.
Our goal is to really help bring awareness for career opportunities for youth. And that early exposure that can occur up until 30 can really help support igniting an interest in occupations that can lead to livable wages.
Well, for students in South Central Washington, you only know what you know. And so when they think of for healthcare, for instance, they go to a doctor and maybe they see a nurse, they know about a nurse. They don't think about all the incredible technician jobs and all the support jobs that go to support high-quality healthcare. So career-connected learning gives us the opportunity to expose students to multiple opportunities, multiple career pathways that maybe they knew nothing about prior to our work.
There's a lot of opportunities available in healthcare. We just want to bring awareness. We want to let them know that you're wanted and you're needed. And if service is an area that you want to get into, healthcare is definitely for you.
The Training Fund has been a partner since the very beginning of Career Connect in 2018. They're a fantastic interface with a lot of different employers. They've built the medical assistant apprenticeship pathway, a pharma tech registered apprenticeship pathway, and they have many more in the queue at this point. They have a lot of deep understanding and knowledge of what it takes to have an equitable pathway that reaches kids, supports them in the appropriate ways, and they've had a huge success.
Partnering with the Training Fund has been great. They bring expertise, bandwidth, and relationships that we as a STEM network did not have, and it's across the whole state. There's a lack of training opportunities in our rural communities, and by partnering with sector leads like the Healthcare Fund, like the Training Fund, we can bring some of those training opportunities to some of our most rural communities.
About a year ago, we decided as an initiative that we had made enough progress across the state in each industry sector that we serve that it was time to take a step back, check in with industry again, and say what directionally is going to happen in the next 2 to 3 years. What can we build on that's already been built, and where do we have gaps? And so we called those people who did that work our sector leaders. We have 10 of them. So the Training Fund is the healthcare sector leader. And they've given us essentially a roadmap for the future. What pathways do we have that could be expanded? Where should they go geographically? What employers are interested in those areas? And then also they have identified gaps. Where do we need to build something fresh? So that's how we've worked with them, and they have done a fantastic job. You can go to our website and see their strategy live and in person if you would like.
People look to the Training Fund because of all of the different partnerships that are at the table. There's the unions, there's Washington State, there's schools, there's so many different partners that look to the Training Fund, and SJI is no different. We look to the Training Fund because they are the leader in the healthcare sector.
We hear stories on a daily basis of what these opportunities can do for local communities.
We've wanted to develop career pathways in healthcare. We want to provide those opportunities to our students. We have not had those relationships with our healthcare providers. We don't understand healthcare. We don't know how to navigate those waters to create these new opportunities. And the Training Fund does. And so the opportunity to partner with the Training Fund to provide opportunities in healthcare has been an incredible benefit for us.
Well, what I'm most excited about is really being able to build a strong relationship with the Training Fund and creating more pathways for our students in healthcare.
SEIU Healthcare 1199 Northwest is proud to support the Training Fund's work in this area because it is important that we have good staffing in hospitals so that patients can have the care that they need. so that Washingtonians can go into hospitals and know that there is enough staffing to be able to get their healthcare needs met.
You can reach people where they are and give them just a little bit more information and expose them to something that they may never have thought of doing. But if it hooks them and they love it, then it's a win-win for everybody.